Hi, welcome to the video training of React.js, and in this video training we will be learning about React State. React Components has a built-in state object. The state object is where you store property values that belongs to the component. When the state object changes, the component re-renders. Let's look at how you can create the state object. The state object is initialized in the constructor. Specify the state object in the constructor method. Let's create a class component, car. We already have this from our previous video training. Class car extends react.component, and in constructor we already have the props property and super props, and here we can assign brand colon Ford to the state of the object. Then we have the render function, and in render function we are going to return a div h1 my car and close the h1 tag here. Okay, that's it for the for return we can use the brackets. And that's render function, and that's the class component. And let's just use the render function and pass in the car. Save the file and let's start the project. npm start. We have an error here. It says unexpected token and curly braces. Let's look at here what we are missing here at the moment. This is fine, this is fine. Constructor and render function. What we are missing out here is the closing div tag, so add that div tag. And let's run the program again. You see my car component that we have just created right here. The state object can contain as many properties as you like. Specify all the properties your component needs. So in the state object I can also pass in along with brand. I can pass model Mustang, and I can pass color red, and we can pass year 1964. Alright, that's it for that. Let's save the file. There won't be any changes on the front end as we haven't published any state within the return statement. Now we are going to use it in the output as well. Refer to the state object anywhere in the component by using the this.state.property name syntax. Refer to the state object in the render method. So in the render method we are using the return statement, and this time I'm going to use this.state.brand against my car. So here I can say this.state.brand. This will print out Ford, and after h1 tag let's format it a bit. So h1 is one line, div is in one line, and right after h1 I can start the paragraph tag. You can say it is a this dot state dot color, and then we can say this dot state dot model, and from this dot state dot year. Okay, full stop. Let's close the paragraph tag, let's close the div tag, save the file, and here you can see we have the car name from the state object, then the color, model, and year. To add a space here, save the file. Okay, after red, okay, changing the state object. To change a value in the state object, use the this.setstate method. When a value in the state object changes, the component will re-render, meaning that the output will change according to the new values. Add a button with an on-click event that will change the color property. So the car class component stays the same, and we are going to add a new function, change color, and this change color method will change the color to blue. Okay, let's start this. This change color is part of the class component, so we are going to add it just after the constructor. Okay, change color, and going to use arrow function. It is a shortcut. I'm going to say this dot set state, and within the bracket I'm going to say color and equal blue. Okay, then we have the render function, and in the return property we have div between this dot state dot brand paragraph, says the same. Right after the paragraph tag we can define a button tag, type equals button, then we have on click equals this dot change color. This is the function that we have just defined above, and then close the button tag, and the label of this button will be change color. Close the button tag here and div. That's it. Save the file, run it in the browser. See, we have a button here, change color, and when I hit the change color method, the text has been changed to it is a blue Mustang from 1964. So it is a red Mustang. When we click change color, it changed to blue. So that is how you can change the state of the object. Always use the set state method to change the state object. It will ensure that the component knows it's been updated and calls the render method and all the other lifecycle methods. This was all about the states in React.js and how to use them and modify them on the runtime. I hope that you have understood the concept of state, and if you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you next time with a new topic in React.js.